Why would you spend 30 days doing something? Like, you know, the 30 days no shopping. You know, why have you no self-control? Hey everybody, welcome to my hoarded, thrifted up home. Actually, this is my bedroom, and I have a very simple bedroom. I don't have a lot of frills because our dogs, I'm going to move on up to y'all. Hello. Because our dogs sleep on our bed at night, I knew better than to get a really good bedding because I need something I could wash. But we have a blanket that goes over the end that is actually going into the wash today because it was dirty. Looked like dogs have been sleeping on it. So let me show you around to some of the cool things that I have. Let me flip this down so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I found this bedroom set on Craigslist for $600 and included the bed. And then I sold the bed for $500. And I'm just talking, not the mattress or anything, just like the headboard and everything. But it was just too much. And I love the clean lines of this. But the pulls were really fancy. So for about $40, $50, I guess, I ended up spending between that and the chest of drawers. I bought new pulls. But then I turned around and I sold the pulls that came on it on eBay for about 40 bucks. So yeah, crazy, I know. So this was a pretty good deal. It's not typical. If I had my own style, I would like to do stuff that is more clean lines like this. This is a piece that we bought. Now we did buy that at a furniture store. We did, but it was on sale. And it was kind of the clearance, like part where there was nothing that matched it. So I grabbed that up for my husband. There was a certain height we were looking for, and they're actually kind of hard to find. The piece that went with this one was a little too short. So we have our bed up on the jacks, so I wanted to, sorry about that, I'm in my own mirror. So we have it up on the feet, so we just, you know, slide stuff under. They're like my winter clothes. And we did that. Now, I love this lamp. That is a crazy mid-century style lamp that I found at a Goodwill. And I did have to buy a new lampshade, or did I get, do you know, I think I bought that lampshade at Rolling Hills. I know that I got this and a bag of goodies, that old finial, which is so cute. So it kind of came together really well. One of the things I'd love to collect is really bad art. This is so Salvador Dali type of landscape. I just loved it. I have always loved this painting. I love the muted colors, the crazy frame. I mean, I see that frame often actually. And I kind of have a theme going around here. It's trees and old buildings. So like barns and old houses and stuff. So that crazy looking, I don't know, landscape, all wonky, all out of proportion. It's just adorable. It's so, you know, primitive or folk arty kind of style. So yeah, gotta have that. And then I picked up one of these crazy little things like this at Rolling Hills to put glasses on. So that is very useful. Now the old window, I have had that little window since we were first married. It's something I picked up, you know, I don't know, some junk store I'm sure. And we put the frame in it. But that's kind of sweet because it is something I've had since we were first married. And we've been married 30 years. Now this lovely print right here, that's something my mother had bought a bunch of, and she asked me, you know, if I wanted one of these, and I said, yeah. And so I looked at this. Now I like Winberg. I don't know if you know of any Winberg, of any of his work. I had for a while there, I had a lot of his stuff, a lot of the blue bonnets and things like that he did. So I did like his work, so this is the print I picked. And the other reason I picked this one, I've got a glare, is that the book in here is on art. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so my mother has one similar to it, but it's just a different books and different, you know, it's got the glasses, it's got kind of the same theme going, but mine has the art book. And the other book is our book. I don't know what that's about. Now this lovely painting, this is done by a local artist, and it's incomplete. He donated it to a garage sale, and so I snatched it up. It was a fundraising garage sale, and I don't know if it was incomplete because I like the white. I think the white is kind of a wintry scene, like a winter sky. but it had gotten really scuffed up, and it's actually a little torqued. So we did our best to hang it so it would hang straight. So I'm really attached to these weird pieces. Now I did buy my headboard on Amazon. I looked all over and I said, no, this is what I wanted, and had to kind of stick with what I wanted. So, funny story about this little pillow right here that got messed up. This pillow, I think my sister bought this for my mom when she lived in, my sister was living like in New Orleans, or actually she was living in Mandeville, Louisiana. And she bought that for my mother, and so this was in my mother's bedroom forever. And then she gave it to me. So, I've held on to it now for the rest of forever. This weird little chest of drawers was a kind of a mahogany wood, and I painted it and distressed it and did all this fun stuff. I love it because it's tall, like, you know, a little bit taller than a typical nightstand. It gives me all those extra drawers. Not all those, like one extra drawer. So anyway, the little narrow drawers are kind of fun. And this is where one dog sleeps and the other one sleeps. I move her bed. So that's where Dash sleeps. Sorry, right there. And that's where I pulled Ceci's bed. But in reality, Ceci sleeps on the bed with us. So I was at Rolling Hills one day, and I found a couple of these panels. That this is, that has some gold thread in it. It's like just some shears. And I needed something because I didn't like to just look at my, my blinds here. And then, so I said, well, they had the Walmart brand on them. So I went to Walmart and I found more. So, and they were on sale. So I got these really cool things. I've had them up for years, and nothing's more permanent than something you think you just put up for a little while. And then I bought this at Rolling Hills, and I'm not Oriental, but that's what came on it, and I've kind of left it. I mean, I don't have anything Oriental. I'm eclectic, so it doesn't matter if it's an Asian theme right there. More Oriental theme. It's just whatever I find. I don't know if this was the lampshade that went with it originally, but it was there and I bought it. So they actually bought that separate. And then this is like a bubble. I don't know if you can see it. And it's just like a champagne bubbly thing. And when we did our bedroom, I wanted to do, we had all matchy stuff, and so I got rid of the entire bedroom suite. I wanted something a little more feminine on this side and something more masculine and really, really different. I think I nailed it. So, picked this up in West Monroe, which is about 30 minutes away. Somebody posted it on Facebook Marketplace, you know that place. And it was great because it was taller, and I just was doing something really different with my bedroom. And I actually got rid of the bedroom furniture that my parents bought when I was a baby. And that I had carried around with me for years, and it was all scuffed up and everything. It was just time to let it go and do something new. So I got this set, and I cover my it's covered with my jewelry, my crazy jewelry. I have some fun jewelry. I love like collecting all that jewelry. This is a really cool thing. I may have pointed this out in another video I did before. I just love these, all these little pillows that this artist had made out of vintage fabrics. And I bought these at Rolling Hills. There's a whole bag of them. I mean, just different ones, all this different fabric. And then this one was separate. But I don't know if it's by the same artist. Anyway, so cool. And they're really great ways to display like some of your favorite pens. And another fun way of displaying our pens, my pens, I put them on these frames right here. And they're kind of doing this little thing. So these are the old enamel pens. So I kind of display them that way. And this I bought at a store, but it was a going out of business sale, and so it was half price. So that was kind of cool. Oh, and look, here's my face. My face has got a little bit more personality. Anyway, good place to keep your glasses. So before we had the other furniture, I had another picture hanging here. It just doesn't fit anymore. So I got to do something with that. So this was kind of my theme. I found this watercolor original at Rolling Hills. I found this cute little thing. I don't know if I got this one at Rolling Hills. I think I got this one when I was in San Antonio. Pretty sure that was Rolling Hills. A little original there. Another little original that doesn't, I don't know if this is a barn or just a hill in the back, but it had a tree on it, so, and a fence. So we're going to keep it, fix my theme. Oh, am I showing it? Because I'm kind of watching what I'm doing. And I always loved this. I just love the colors in this one. So that one's kind of sweet. Now, one of the sad things about when we redid the house, I got these on eBay. They're so cute. But this right here, this is why I thrift. This little box I bought has got this precious little carved wood, rose and leaves. Somebody has handmade this. My lighting is so bad. Sorry. Somebody handmade this and carved all these little flowers, and it's got leaves, and then all the little trim on it. And even the little mirror inside has got this little handcrafted trim or handmade trim. And then this little tray lifts out. Oops, sorry. No focus. Which of course I've hoarded it up with jewelry. And my old watches. These are watches back when I used to work in, oh my gosh, 80s, the late 80s. I was working at the Limited. And I have a bunch of watches from that. And this is my watch when I was in college in the 70s. And so, yeah, I hang on to stuff. So lots of really cute stuff. Here's a crazy piece of Art Deco necklace. I don't know why I have so many strange things. But I do. I just love strange things, and it makes no sense. But yeah, all hoarded up, thrifted stuff. Except for the stuff that I got when I was working. That was also from the Limited. Are you going to focus? No. Anyway, this is a watch that my husband bought me when we were dating. First dating. Let me make sure I'm focused on it. Okay, it's a goofy watch, and then I ran into, believe it or not, an old boyfriend, and he goes, well, I see you're dating that fly boy, and I said, yeah, and he bought me a goofy watch, but the way I said it on purpose was it sound like Gucci, and he's like, he said, we were in a bar, and he said, a Gucci watch, and I went, no, a goofy, and I showed him my watch. I was so excited. But anyway, the hands run backwards. It's so adorable, and it just needs a battery. It'll work again. But then later, my husband actually bought me a Gucci watch, which is in here. Maybe not in here. Maybe it's in its box. I think it's like put away. Let me see. A lot of cool watches though from the Limited. And he also bought, anyway, he bought me a Gucci watch, which is somewhere in my stuff. I don't know. Maybe. Nope, 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 and nope. Now I think it's in its original box in my safe. Why? I don't know. It means, you know, it's not that it's valuable, but it's just cool to me. Special to me. Really cool. Pins. A lot of brooches in here. A lot of different kinds of pins going on in here. So this is made out of like twilling or whatever you call that. But it's a bamboo. I don't know. Fun stuff. So anyway, getting back to my box. I mean, all the little details they put into this box. The little lining. And this precious little tray that fits and totally squishes something that's in it because it's standing up too high. This is very shallow. What are you stuck on, man? Oh, there it is. So it's got a little spacer right here. That you got to slide it over. And yeah, this right here, that's the things you find when you're out thrifting. It's the cool stuff that somebody spent a lot of time, and it's not signed. I wish it was, or had some kind of note that would just make it even more precious. Yeah, so that's one of the little things. But anyway, I bought a whole bunch of a box full of these good Lord, cornhusk dolls. And in that box, there were these few that were made. Oh, my ring just flipped on me. In, I think is it Czechoslovakia? I can't see. Yeah, handmade. There. Can't read it. I had to read it later when I got my camera going. So those are some fun stuff. Here's another little thing I did. This is, I've been trying to find the right thing to hang in here that's long enough. This is a little bit too long. You can see my bird is kind of dangling down. But I use this old watch cloche, and I hung this really cute because I probably would never wear that in real life. And here's another cute way to display the enameled. I think I've mentioned that in another video. And all my bling. This is my birthday. I wear this one was my birthday. This is also how this one says the birthday girl. But hey, I like to wear my tiara on my birthday. So I like dragonflies, and I had another dragonfly in that box. I don't know if you saw it. And this is just awesome. I love this necklace. It's so precious. So that's just like something I like to do. I like to display my necklaces, even though they're layered and kind of gaudy. And I never, I don't know why I never took that off. That's just weird. I don't know why it's done that way. This one is not even a fancy necklace. Not focusing. It's just beads. It's just some beads. Nothing. Nope. And there goes my birthday. My birthday girl. Let me put you right there. And then these are some crazy little fused glass, which I wish I could show you. I just knocked that one off. It's a little fused glass, hang on, earrings that I recently got at Rolling Hills. So I really find great stuff. Oh, my spider. It was a gift. So yes, lots of fun stuff I found at Rolling Hills. Oh, Rolling Hills, Rolling Hills, Rolling Hills. There was a time, if I haven't mentioned this before, that Rolling Hills was only open on, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I didn't think they were open on the weekends at first. Tuesday mornings, people would be lined up like crazy. Speaking of Rolling Hills, this is my Rolling Hills basket that we fill up and donate on a monthly basis. I mean, I usually wait till I got a good haul, but I gotta let my husband take it this month because I can't go to Rolling Hills. It's too tempting. So it's just a good way to give it back. And there's typically nice stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of these are toys right now. Lots and lots of toys. So there is that. Some weird stuff. And some clothes. So there it is. That's my home. And the weird things that I put in my home, that cat for some weird reason, which I really should take that cat out and put it with one of my dolls. And see, me and my clay, I love clay, dust, a clay dust. Let me open this. So there's my bunny. My friend bought me that bunny years ago. Oh my gosh, in the 80s. Love my bunny. Albrecht Dürer hair. And that's kind of what inspired her to get me that rabbit, because I've had that hair since the 80s. And my little girls. I got it Rolling Hills, by the way. Those little, I'm going to call them, that's not what they're called. They're the nesting dolls. And then my rabbit. My funny story about my rabbit. I had this little rabbit, but I painted its eyes to look realistic. What happened if I was looking what I was doing? I painted him to look realistic. It was sitting on my nightstand, and my dog barked at it. She thought it just kind of freaked her out. Those eyes kind of freaked her out. Oh, actually, something that's really sweet. Oh, don't look in my closet. My cabinet is horrible. I mean, it's a mess in there. This is so sweet. Now, I framed this buttons myself, and you know, here's like this is the original mat. And I framed these little tiny baby buttons. And I just hung it in here because there was already a nail here where I bought it. Somebody stuck a tag there. So I hung it up right there. Weird stuff. This is a very unusual piece though. It's just got some weird stuff going on. Alright. So cute. This is an artwork that I did, by the way. Hidden back here. One of the things I did was I had to take down some pictures, so everything's a little bit discombobulated. So over here were all of my, let me get in the picture. So this whole wall had my babushka ladies, and I have no place to hang my babushka ladies, so they're kind of scattered right now. But I did keep this as a very, very, very old painting, and I just love this, you know, from England, and it's got this wonderful little English cottage. And this used to hang over my bed back when I had a shorter headboard, and that is that doesn't help you see it at all, does it? We'll see if I can clip it. All right, gonna have to cut that. So this is his master's bed, and this is not a windbird. Darn it! Oh shoot! Starts with a W. Anyway, it's gonna be one of those days again. Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah. So we'll look him up. This would be this little thrift store. And I had a booth at it. Oh, I'm in the shadow. So bad. So I had a little booth at this like flea market actually. So I bought these paintings, which I just realized are not going to show up. But they're really thick paint. The oil paint's put on so thick. And this is a pretty good. And really heavy, really glazed heavily with the stuff you put over your paintings. But I love them. I mean, they're just the coolest things. My weird curtains came from a friend. I used to have some of the curtains on that other side, but when I was kind of changing it to look more feminine, I just put all my curtains over here, and that came from a friend's garage sale. And they were too big. You can see they're really long. And then here's some watercolors that I got at that same little flea market where I used to have a booth. Someone was selling these, and they're just these really crazy watercolors. In the world of love it or list it, this one might be something I would list because the theme doesn't really fit my other theme. This is like an old, like an old train station, and the glass is really killing me. And then that's the city theme, so it didn't really go with my theme. Now this is a print, but I just loved it because it fell into that whole cool stuff that I like. I used to have a bunch of, well, you have to see my poor bathroom is pathetic. But this is, I had this bird theme. I still have this bird thing going on in my bathroom. And my bathroom's a nightmare. Hang on. There's a light for my bathroom. Yeah, it's going to be dark. And here's another by the same guy that did the dog. And his name I can't think of right now. So my bathroom is, sorry about that, it's caught on me. Has this kind of bird thing going on in it. And my wallpaper is coming off the wall. It's a hot mess. But I have a lot of these birds. And I still do. I'm gonna have to list them on eBay. So good grief. Okay. So over the years, yeah, this has gotten old. So it's like 20 years old now, and it's time to do something different. I do like more of the reds and these colors anyway. One thing I really love is this chest, this little gentleman's chest. Now we have worn it out. It wasn't in great shape when we got it, but we have worn it out over the years because it's in the bath and somebody's been setting something wet. My husband. Anyway, so this has been a really handy thing to have in my bathroom. But we'll go back in here. It matches this really cool. Oh, talk about everything. Armoire that I just love. Now I picked these up in Shreveport, Louisiana, and it was at one of these sales where they would get a shipping container full of furniture, and then you get really great prices, and they would just go and just like sell it right out of the shipping container pretty much. They rented a storefront, you know, in order to have like a real quick sale. So, and I always like to put a lot of junk on top of it because that's some crazy stuff up there that's just piled up over the years and getting a little dusty. Now, yes, I do hoard up my jewelry. Lots of jewelry. It's just fun. My colors are weird. These are not my colors. I don't know why it's doing this. It's like a lot. Oh, it's because of my blue. Okay, it's picking up my blue in the background. But yeah, lots of crazy jewelry. Lots of lotions and stuff for my face. But this is my weird thing. I have shot a picture of this before in a video where it was a candle holder, a really weird candle holder, and I have just turned it into my jewelry holder. And I've lost a couple of branches because I put so much jewelry on it. So I have a lot of things. As you see, I'm not showing you. I'm not going to show you my closet because, yeah, I threw stuff in there. I did. I have shoes all over the floor. It's just one of my really bad habits. It's just tossing my shoes on the floor. But yeah, this is my peace and tranquility room. Right. Yeah, that's the thing. A good question is, why would you spend 30 days doing something? Like, you know, the 30 days no shopping. You know, why have you no self-control that you could just say, well, I'm just not going to shop on Wednesdays? Because I guarantee you on Thursday, I would clean out the place. One of the reasons I like to do these 30-day challenges, it helps you refocus on things. And for example, my bedroom, I had a couple of piles I needed to take care of, and I still need to take care of. I just took them to my office because I tend to let things pile up, and you say, well, I'm going to get to it later. And all those laters are usually the time I spend shopping at Rolling Hills and then going through my cute stuff and then sorting out all the stuff I have, like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? Moments. And this is going to give me a really good month to say, okay, I really got to take care of this, I really need to take care of that before I can go off and do some more stuff and have some more fun. So hopefully when October hits, I'll be ready to decorate my house and get my Halloween stuff going and really have a great month that month. So I'm going to take this month, and it's day 3, and I could feel it. Let me tell you, when I got off of work today, I got through teaching, it was great. I was so happy to be back with the kids, you know. It was awesome, and we had a really good day. And then on the way home, I was like, I really want to go to Rolling Hills. I know there's something there. I know it. And I had to just let it go. Well, anyway, speaking of letting go, I'll let you go now. But thanks for watching. And, you know, don't forget to share, subscribe. Leave a comment. We'll talk about things. And tell me what you think about 30-day challenges. And if you've ever done one, do they really work for you? So, thanks for watching.